Hello, welcome to the latest breaking news. In this video you will see important news on USA trending and breaking. Please like this video, subscribe this channel. WNBA announcer wants Caitlin Clark to be more proactive in spreading woke narratives. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark has set numerous rookie and WNBA records, brought record viewership and attendance numbers for the league, and made a previously irrelevant league mainstream, all in her first season. What more could she possibly do for the WNBA? A lot more, according to Ros Gold-Onwude, a woke media personality who works as a broadcaster for the New York Liberty. Earlier this week, she appeared on the Dan Le Batard Show, which should have been your first indication that you were about to hear something dumb. She accused Clark of not being proactive enough in condemning the usually baseless accusations of her fans being racist. Caitlin has not had a proactive approach around toxic fandom, or being proactive against any type of hateful discourse around the WNBA and its players, Gold-Onwude said. Thankfully, she did recognize that Clark has condemned these actions when asked. But apparently, Clark has to spend more time online condemning trolls for Gold-Onwude to be happy, and that's just the first item on her list. She then transitioned to how Clark must use her popularity, which many past and present WNBA players have been jealous of, to fight against injustice for the Black and/or LGBT players scattered throughout the league. This is where she has agency, and how loud of an advocate she wants to be. For fellow WNBA players, for her teammates. For the most part are majority Black women. A number of people identify as LGBTQ, Gold-Onwude said. It's her choice how she wants to participate as someone who is willing to say, I am them and they are me, and anything nasty is unacceptable, and to do that on her own. She then tried to give Clark a little bit of grace for not being a hardcore social justice warrior, like literally everyone else in the WNBA, but did so by condescendingly calling her uneducated about racial tensions in America. For us to expect a 22-year-old to have the right words to address racial tensions in America, or to have even the right strategy, or how her lack of participation could be viewed, that takes a level of education, she said. I don't think Clark needs any education on racial tensions in America. All you need to do is watch the news to see that it's bad. But what Gold-Onwude really wants is for Clark to only see racism from the Black perspective, which, in reality, is critical race theory, and in this case, applied to the WNBA. It's that kind of education that she hopes Clark gets in the off-season. I'll be interested in seeing how Caitlin uses this off-season to reflect, to get education, and see how she responds this off-season and this next season as far as deciding if and how she wants to participate as an advocate against hateful speech, Gold-Onwude said. I'm beginning to question if a requirement to work in the WNBA is being progressive and stupid, which are more often than not one and the same. Since coming into the league, Clark has praised the past and current stars of the WNBA and highlighted all they did for the league. She also said she was devastated to hear about Angel Reese's season-ending injury, despite the fact that Reese appears to vehemently hate her with everything she's got. And as stated above, she's condemned any of her fans that have acted in immature or toxic ways toward other players. All of these are good things, but the best thing she's done is not using her platform to be political. It's the rampant political activism and progressive posturing from players that drives many would-be WNBA fans away from the game. Clark is popular because she avoids that, and she would do well to continue to. By the way, the women that Gold-Onwude wants Clark to advocate for have said she's only popular because she's white, have committed a staggering number of flagrant fouls against her, and celebrated her failures just because they are petty. I'm not saying you should hold a grudge against these people forever, but if I were in Clark's shoes, I wouldn't be motivated to advocate for the manufactured and imagined injustice these players never stop whining about. So far in her young career, Clark has been hardworking, electric to watch, humble in the face of praise, steady in the face of adversity, and not woke. She should not take this off-season to change that, despite the fact that Gold-Onwude wants her to.